Hey YouTube, it's Leslie from Love Leslie. I'm here with my brother for our follow-up video that we did 7 months ago on our DNA results. So I've had the results for a little while, but I live in Los Angeles, he lives in San Antonio, so we don't get to see each other every day. But fortunately, I was able to come home for Easter, and I want to make this update for you guys. So the results weren't that drastic, but it ended up I had, he had 2% less African DNA, 2% more European. So where I was 58% African, he was 56. Where I was 40% European, he was 42% European. And we had the same percentage of 2% Asian. The haplogroups, we both have, the maternal haplogroup is H6A1, which is out of Europe and Arabia. And by him taking the test, we were able to find out that our paternal haplogroup is E1B18, which it said that is found in Bantu-speaking people. It's African haplogroup, and example populations are African Americans. So that was the result from that. And thank you for everyone who left comments on I did a video on the E1B18. Yeah, that's right. I did a video on that, and many of you left some really interesting comments, and so thank you for that. What else? Oh, so 23andMe, they also give you your health results. So without getting too personal, there are a few things that I thought were interesting. For instance, I came back lactose intolerant, but he can handle lactose, and I came back as caffeine sensitive, but he can handle caffeine. He doesn't have a low caffeine tolerance. We both came back as sprinters as far as body types, which was interesting because I ran track in high school and I was a sprinter. 100, 200, 400 was the most. And he has a sprinter body type for sure. So that was interesting. What else? I guess that's it, really. I'm going to say I had a little more. So 23andMe also will give you Neanderthal percentage, which is weird, but mine was a little higher, like 0.5% higher than his. I don't even know if I told you that.
No, you did not. Did not.
So yeah, were you surprised by any of the results?
I was a little bit surprised, but I will say as far as the whole lactose and caffeine thing goes, I understand that because I love my coffee. I will have 2 or 3 cups a day at work and go to sleep. Go to sleep like it's nothing.
Wow.
So.
And you're fine with dairy too.
Fine with dairy. And I'm definitely a sprinter, not a long distance runner.
That's true. Our dad's a sprinter too. He ran track in high school, in college, and he was a sprinter. So our mom, I don't know.
None of it. Yeah, none of it.
So yeah, I mean, it was a cool. So we did this through 23andMe again. I'll probably ask you to do the Ancestry.com, just because they give more details with. In my experience, they're more detailed with the actual breakdown of like the people groups. But other than that, 23andMe was great because we got the haplogroups, which is what we wanted, and the health information. And it did show up as my brother in the system, which it should because you are my brother.
So. It'd be weird if I wasn't.
That's true. It never crossed my mind that you weren't, though, because I look just like my mom with my dad's hair and eye color. He looks just like my dad with my mom's hair and eye color. So it never crossed our minds that we weren't. That would have been a totally different video if you came back as my brother. Anyway, y'all, as always, leave comments, questions, and maybe we'll be back with another video when I come and visit again, or when you come to LA. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Bye, you guys.
Peace.